Well, I decided I'm going to go public with my life right now. So basically, you guys know that I'm homeless and living on the big island of Hawaii in Kona. And so I am a Seventh-day Adventist. I've been a missionary in the Philippines for quite some time. I'm married. I have beautiful children that love me, and I love them, and I'm very proud of them. I've got a son who's 22 and a daughter who's 18, and my son is married and a wonderful, beautiful lady who is his dear lovely wife, and they have a son who is my grandson, little baby boy who's going to be 2 years old coming up, and they live in Hawaii but on a different island. I have not been able to see them. I've been very, very sad about that. I haven't been able to see his wife and my grandson. My son's flown over here twice to check on me and help. I came here because I was told that a vessel would be donated to us that could sail to the Philippines, a 48-foot sailboat yacht. Who wouldn't go to Hawaii or something like that? You know, we need a boat in the Philippines so bad. So I decided I would borrow money and get all I could together to come over here. And then a lady who I know in the mainland loaned me her van, and that's where I'm at right now. So I've been living in this borrowed van. In the meantime, my driver's license expired, which was a Philippine driver's license, and then I had to have someone else basically found a German person, a Norwegian person, different tourists that I pick up hitchhiking, and I met them prior to losing my license. I mean, not that I lost it, but it expired. And I've had other people driving places for me some, and then I've actually had to drive. Yeah, I guess I'll just have to admit it right here, and the police will just have to give me a ticket based on my YouTube, because I've been a good driver my entire life, but never had an accident. So I went to DMV, and they told me I needed, before it expired, they told me what I needed. I brought it back. They said, change their mind. They said, oh, you need something else. You need a birth certificate. You need a social security card. I had to go to Hilo, apply for that. And then, oh, that wasn't enough. They said that would be enough, but it wasn't. They needed something for Homeland Security signed by someone else who knows me here. And then they needed 3 pieces of mail, like utility bill and stuff like that, where I was staying. I was staying with a doctor friend in a room, but I just don't want to take advantage of her. And quite honestly, I don't have the money to pay her anything, so really can't afford that. I'm not making any money on my YouTube channel because I don't know how. I've got 25 million views, but I don't know how to make money with it, so I guess that's a dead end. I want to learn, though. I want to become an expert at this, and I do know some, but obviously not enough. I just talked to a friend of mine, Big Joe, and he's become a celebrity overnight because he was pushing his bicycle, and he couldn't really ride it. He was kind of using it as a walker to walk through town, and he ended up in the middle of a big riot, an anti-Trump riot, or rally or something, and then got in an argument. And he didn't know who he was arguing with, or what it was even about, until they told him. And it was actually a girl, as a daughter of some close friends of his. So that was interesting. The parents called and said, you were talking to my daughter. That was my daughter. I'd like to share that video with you. And if there's anyone out there in Hollywood, or anyone in the YouTube industry, or the marketing industry that knows, his video is going really crazy. He doesn't even have a Gmail account, but his video, he's at a lot of people. He's been on some major news people have called him, like I forget which ones, and even Alex Jones contacted him, but he declined that. I've spent some time talking with him today. A couple times I've talked to him on the phone, and we go to the same church. He's I'm a health evangelist. That's my passion, my line of work is talking about health, evangelizing people, converting them to a healthy diet and lifestyle. And he is just now, he used to be into it. He's almost 500 pounds. Joe is 6'6". He's big, about 500 pounds as top. But he's now seen the light. He saw it before, he's seen it again, and he's going to go to a place called Weimar, get help, and he's going to get healthy and then promote a healthy diet and lifestyle. I'm trying to figure out how I can help him financially and how we can do something good with all these views. I mean, he's gotten millions and millions of views. I don't know, someone told me over 60 million likes or views or something, I don't know, on his video. So, and he has a bunch of videos. So again, if anybody there in the marketing industry knows anything about, between him and I, we probably have over almost 75 or 100 million views or something like that. If you know how to help us make money, and you're not going to just buy our video or the rights or something, like someone tried to call me yesterday and take away my channel, and I'm pretty sure it was a scam. Just let me know. I'm homeless. I can't get off the island. I don't have any money. I'm pretty much run out of food. I've got one half of an avocado, half a jar of peanuts, half a loaf of bread. After that, I don't know what I'm going to eat, and I don't have any money left, and I haven't paid any of my bills, and my wife is stuck in the Philippines, hungry. And I'm not asking for any money. I'm just going to see what's going to happen. I'm going to work very hard. I'm extremely hot here in the car, extremely hot. And just wonder, this is life, this is a choice. So this boat was donated. You're probably wondering, well, what happened with the boat? It was donated, and I found out our nonprofit expired, so we couldn't take the donation. So I asked another organization in California if they could, and they did. And then they gave me rights to operate and be the captain. I took it out, and it filled with water and sunk. After a surveyor said it was in good condition, within a few hours after that, it sunk, and there was nothing we could do to save it. I mean, we could have saved it if we hauled it out, but the people at the haul-out yard wouldn't authorize us. They authorized us at first, but then they changed their mind and said we couldn't come in. They authorized us prior to when we even left the harbor in Kona, which is a few miles down, and then I don't know, the whole thing went bad. I'm thankful that I'm alive. And this is it now. I'm living here. I've got my office here inside the van. I'm working with some paperwork, and I've got an attorney. I'm actually working on I'm filing a suit against the state of Hawaii, and it is going to be a large suit. I've been able to make calculations and to come up with a large sum. I don't think you can put a price on a person's life, and people have died, and these people that died, I think some of their associates are pretty wimpish, because they have actually thanked the state of Hawaii for their effort to find their dead corpses, which they never found. But what about the fact that the state of Hawaii is responsible for not allowing these people to go into a safe harbor? They say there's no safe harbors here, but that's a lie, because there actually are industries that lift boats out. For example, Gentry's Harbor down at Hanakahau. There are places that people could go to pull their boats out and to be safe. So just sending people out to sea isn't, I don't think, always the best option. Anyway, especially if a boat is old, it's been, dry docked for a long time, it needs to be absolutely perfect. So I need to know all of the details involving this bobolink vessel and why my life was put in danger. And that's why I'm stuck here in Hawaii. I'm not going to be leaving until I figure this out. And I've had a couple of people offer to even buy a house if I would agree to live in it and caretake it. Investors. I had people from Hollywood offering me some deals that I don't think are good for some of my videos. I want to be smart. I'm out of money, but I don't want I don't want my being broke and out of money to make me desperate and put me in a bad situation where I make a stupid decision. And I don't want to go down to welfare and ask them for help. I want to try to figure this out on my own, and I don't want to ask for money. So I'm going to just try to figure out with my YouTube how I can make some money. Maybe look for some odd jobs, working in yards. It's hot. That's it. So pray for me, guys. Thank you so much. I'm in the car. It's very hot here, so you can see I'm wearing my shorts and trying to keep the sun from coming in there. It's very difficult, to say the least. I can't really find a comfortable place to be. So kids, I love you very much. To my sweet daughter Brianna, I'm so proud of you. And my son, I'm so proud of my kids, my wife, and this is your dad. Back when I was 47 years old, if you're watching this and I'm dead or I'm old already, this was how life was for me back when I was 47. There were some good times and there were some very difficult times. And this is one of the difficult times, but I'm not giving up because I love you guys too much, and I don't want to be a role model and an example to you that giving up is not an option. And I just have to think, and there's just no time. But not only, it's not drinking, doing things that escape reality is not an option that is available if you're going to really survive and come out ahead or on top. I mean, those things can push you down into complete despair. So I hope that you kids never ever drink, ever. Never drink alcohol. Never do it. Once you do it, it's very, very hard to, unless you have a bad experience vomiting and having a hangover. Even people after that will push you and they'll say, oh no, that's because it's your first time, do it a second time. And true, your body builds up a resistance, but that's when you become an alcoholic. And once an alcoholic, it's pretty hard to ever say that you're not an alcoholic or to say it's completely out of your system. I mean, it is possible, but in the Alcoholics Anonymous world, they always say, once an alcoholic, always an alcoholic. You're not drinking anymore, but it's always a temptation and a weakness. Just don't do it. Please, kids, never do it. It's not that you're going to break my heart. It's just that you're going to destroy your life, and it's wrong. It's just wrong in every way. Drinking, smoking, anything like that. It's wrong. God bless you. I love you. Thank you so much, my family around the world. You can see I'm exhausted because of the heat. I may have to try to find a cool place to sleep in the day and then work at night so that I can actually accomplish something, or go to another place in the island or up high elevation. It's just I don't have my driver's license, so I can't go anywhere right now. I have to stay here. I have an appointment for a driver's test next month, so then I'll be better off. But wow, it's going to be hard for a while. Stuck here for months and months. I can't get it off the island. I can't go to see my grandson. This is really hard. Thank you, guys. And again, if there's anyone out there that wants to partner with me on YouTube and make some money with me on YouTube and help me generate some cash with my views, a couple million views a month, let me know. I'm here. Thank you. Call me. That's my California old number, 808-658-6935. Okay, call me, 808-658-6935. And I do have a GoFundMe page for this boat, but there's no money in there. I don't think anyone's interested. I'm really trying to get another boat for the Philippine mission. I don't even care if I own it, of course. I just need access to the boat so we can take it to the Philippines. Thank you. Bye-bye.